Hello. Before vacations in motion in a plane chapter, we have started the topic of vectors. Now, let's continue with the chapter. You know that a vector quantity is a quantity which have magnitude as well as the direction. Now, we will study about the position and displacement vectors. To describe the position of an object moving in a plane, we need to choose a convenient point, say origin. The position vector gives us the position of an object with reference to this chosen point or with respect to the origin of a coordinate system. That's why it is called a position vector. As shown in the first figure, let us suppose the position of the object at any time t is P. So, you will draw a straight line starting from the point O, that means O to P. So, the arrowhead will be from O to P. This OP is the position vector of the object at any time t. Similarly, if the same object at any time t dash is at point P dash, so again the position vector will be OP dash. Because the starting point is O, so the arrowhead will be from O to P dash. Let it be represented by R dash. Now you know what is displacement. So our starting point was P and the final point of the object is P dash. Therefore, the displacement vector will be starting from P and ending at P dash, P dash. And the arrowhead of the displacement vector will be from P to P dash. Now, see the figure B. In this, the position vector, the displacement vector is from P to Q. For different parts of the journey, say PABCQ, PDQ and PBEFQ. Therefore, the magnitude of displacement is either less or equal to the path length of an object between two points. Students, it is important to note that displacement vector is the straight line joining the initial and final positions and doesn't depend upon the actual path undertaken by the object between the two positions. The vector quantities are divided into two categories, polar vectors and axial vectors. Consider an example that a car moving eastwards and let it travels 1 kilometer along this direction. So the displacement of the car is 1 kilometer due east, or you can say 1 kilometer towards east. In this case, the direction of displacement and direction of motion are same, that is along east. Consider the second example. Suppose a ball of mass m is moving with velocity v along x-axis. So the linear momentum of the ball will be along x-axis as that of the direction of the ball. Such vector quantities are the polar vectors. Definition is a vector which have a starting point or a point of application is known as a polar vector. Now the second type, axial vector. Consider a circular disk rotating anti-clockwise. You may also consider the clockwise direction about an axis of rotation passing through its center and perpendicular to its plane. So the angular velocity of the disk is along the axis of direction. It means that the direction of angular velocity of the disk is not along the direction of motion of the disk, but its direction is along the axis of rotation of the disk, that is perpendicular to the plane of the disk. Such vector quantities are known as axial vectors. This situation is shown in this diagram. This one, the anti-clockwise direction, and this omega is the angular velocity, and this one is the axis of rotation. So we can say that a vector whose direction is along the axis of rotation of the body is called an axial vector. For example, angular velocity, torque, angular momentum, etc. are the axial vectors. Now let's learn about some important definitions in the vector algebra. Equal vectors. As the diagram represents that there are two vectors A and B, and you can see that the length of the lines are same and the direction is also same. They are parallel to each other. Such type of vectors are called equal vectors. Means if they have the same magnitude and direction, regardless of whether they have the same initial points, are known as equal vectors. For example, the displacements of the two boys running in the same direction and they cover equal distance in equal interval of time. And also, the velocities of two cars moving in same direction, and if they cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then the vectors are said to be equal vectors. Second one, negative vector. In this case, the two vectors will have the same magnitude, but they are in opposite directions. Say, if one is towards east, then the second one will be towards the west. Such type of vectors are the negative vectors. Example, the displacement of the two boys running in the opposite directions, but they cover equal distance in equal interval of time. So the magnitude is same, but their direction is opposite. So such type of vectors are the negative